Innovation and Entrepreneurship at the University of New Brunswick in Canada, and has driven overall direction for the Merrimack Valley Sandbox Initiative in partnership with the University of Massachusetts Lowell. So he has been helping to boost entrepreneurship in the Lawrence-Lowell area, which is a very highly diverse community. Previously, as principal at Ambient Engines, Raj Melville provided marketing and strategy consulting to emerging social entrepreneurs. So you get the sense that this is a man who is spirit. He really leads with his heart. And at his very depth is the growth and support of entrepreneurs. He founded the annual Forum for Social Entrepreneurs, organized and moderated numerous panels and workshops on social entrepreneurship, and currently mentors several startups focused on addressing social issues, both here in the US, in Canada, and in his native India. It is with great pleasure that I honor Raj Melville, the Executive Director of the Deshpande Foundation, with the Social and Economic Impact Innovators Award. This is one of our sponsors, Tiana Consulting.
So, when I was informed about this award, I was excited, humbled, and honored when I looked at the board that I am with. I look around me and I see the kind of work that the other organizations are doing, and I hope that we learn as we go along from their successes and their stories too. The reason I'm over here is not because of what I do, but what the Deshpande Foundation represents. And the foundation represents the vision of Desh and Jayashree Deshpande, who drew on their entrepreneurial background to give us a charge to look at using entrepreneurship and innovation as a change agent to affect social and economic change in communities around the world. And with that charge, we've been fortunate to work both over here in Massachusetts and Canada, as well as in India. But the reason I think, that one of the reasons that the focus is on us is because of the work, as Colette says, that we do in Lowell and Lawrence. And, the work in Lowell and Lawrence also kind of underlines the need for the kind of work that Colette does and that Get Connected does. Colette to me represents the Uber connector. I mean, anybody who knows her over here knows that. And getting together people like this in a forum like Get Connected helps build those connections within community. And when we got engaged with Lowell and Lawrence, our vision was to see how we could reach into those communities, identify the ideas within, and then take those people with those ideas and give them the self-empowerment and the framework to take those ideas and make them into enterprises. So over the last 4 years, we've been fortunate to work with over 1,000 entrepreneurs in those cities, to select, every 6 months we select about 15 or 20 of them and put them through a rigorous 12-week process. We have launched about 80 new businesses in the last 2 years. And last year we rebranded our center over there, and we call it now Entrepreneurship for All, no longer the Merrimack Valley Sandbox, for 2 reasons. One, it really represents what we do over there. We work with everyone. We work with women and men who have just barely gotten their GEDs to PhDs. We work with technology ideas, we work with nonprofits, and everything in between. But more importantly, the reason those ideas are successful is because we provide them with a blanket of networking and mentorship, which is very difficult to get in areas like those. And we are very fortunate that when we started this, over the last 3 or 4 years, we've been able to build a network of over 100 mentors who are professionals like you and I, who live in that area and around it, and who have come to our call to help support these entrepreneurs. You know, unlike you and I, when these entrepreneurs get started, they don't have the extensive networks that we do. They can't pick up a phone and say, you know, where do I find an accountant? Or where do I find a lawyer for advice? And that's where the mentors step in, and that's where networks like this step in. And that's why I really commend, you know, what Colette has been doing to build that network of people and bring them together for causes like this. And I hope, you know, we can reach out to you as we move forward with what we're doing in Lawrence and Lowell and start building that infrastructure. And now we have the opportunity to take that down to the South Coast and work in Fall River and New Bedford and Dartmouth. So as we expand, we look to call upon you to help support us and to learn from our peers over here who are also being honored. So I'm really grateful and humble for this award and look forward to working with many of you in the future. Thank you.